Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tweedy. Today I wanted to talk more about this new invasion mode. So I'm big into like single player games, stuff like that. So the fact that they're adding like a big single player mode, it kind of piques my interest. And GameSpot uploaded a new 12-minute video, so let's check it out. So basically, for those who don't really know, Invasion is basically, and it's weird, right? Because Street Fighter came out with their big single player mode in their latest game. Now Mortal Kombat's got one. It's almost like, I don't know. Do these companies have like spies or something like that? Because it seems like, and you see it when new consoles come out, like the Xbox and the PS or in the PlayStation, they always have similar specs. It's like, how did they know, you know? And then Street Fighter, when they're cooking up their big single player game, MK was too, you know what I mean? They just knew. And a lot of people are making comparisons. They're saying, oh, it's a board game. Oh, it's like Mario Party. I even said that. It's like some other stuff. But I feel like one thing that's really similar to is actually like World of Light from Smash. But it seems like there's a lot more to it than maybe World of Light. Because World of Light, didn't you just collect like pictures? But in this, you collect like skins and stuff like that. And you see, so basically like every map is like its own like board. And it is kind of like set up like Mario Party, right? Where you move spaces and spaces have different things. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. So it's not like overpowering me. But yeah, so you move on the board like Mario Party, except it's not multiplayer, obviously, which is a big function of Mario Party. And you get like different like challenges, like different battles, even like some like mini games. And you see like all kinds of references to like other games. Like you see like early in Cage's Mansion, you see the Injustice Theater and like the trailer for MK1's in there, stuff like that. And it seems like this is a big way that we're going to get like skins and gear pieces and just all kinds of different stuff. And basically the way that it works is you select whichever character you want, but then you have to like unlock cameos.
Sweet, you found the key. But you're
Which makes me so I'm kind of curious, like whenever like the character in the cameo you're using, are you like more likely to get skins and gear from them than like, or like for them than for other characters? That's kind of what I'm wondering. But as you can see, the first little like node on the map that he stepped on, it was actually like a little challenge where he had to fight Baraka for the key to the mansion. And then once he won that fight against Baraka, it became kind of more open, you know what I mean? Like before it was just one step forward to that Baraka fight, and now it's more open, like he could go multiple directions. I say that, but it looks just like one there. And you see the Injustice 2 theater right there, the final wish, and I forget the other thing it says. It's covering it right now, but yeah, that's the theater from Injustice 2. Remember that stage? You could like background bounce him off of the middle of the theater sign. And then once he goes in there, it's the Mortal Kombat 1 movie. Yeah, Hidden Crimes in the Final Wish 2. And there's like so many like references to other games, like even Injustice, like we were seeing, and like older MKs and stuff like that. Like I believe the first time you fight like Reptile, like guaranteed in this, it's called like Look to La Luna, which is like what you had to do to unlock him in Mortal Kombat 1. So it's just like so many references. Like it's really going to be a treat for people who are like Mortal Kombat like trivia masters, you know what I mean? It's really going to be a treat for people like that. And we're getting to see some Gears gameplay right there. He gets mauled though. One thing that people have been shown on Twitter is one thing that's different about this game compared to other NRS games is there's like some hit stun links. And what I mean by that is like, depending on your hit, you can actually combo them while they're stunned, which normally isn't a thing in Mortal Kombat unless you hit something like a Sub-Zero freeze or a Quan Chi trance. A good example of that is the dive kick from Sub-Zero. Like you're comboing them from the hit stun of the dive kick. That's pretty unusual for an NRS game. There's normally not stuff like that. And Kung Lao has like an overhead dropkick, kind of like Rambo from Mortal Kombat 11. And if that lands as a counter hit, same thing. Like they're putting like a Street Fighter like stun animation where you can continue the combo. So it's interesting that they're kind of sprinkling in combo routes like that. I've never seen NRS do stuff like that. Now here he actually has 4 different ways to go. Well, really 3, because see right there, Look to La Luna right there. So we know it's going to be Reptile. But yeah, so he's got 3 ways to go from there, which is pretty cool. Because I don't want it to be like too linear, you know. I feel like kind of like a World of Light kind of setup like this, it would be kind of boring if it was too linear. So it's cool to see, like, he quickly got to a point to where there were 3 directions to go, you know? I love that reptile throw animation. It's so cool. Right there, he charges the star power. Right there, now he's got full star power. He uses it, but now he's getting hit. Doesn't matter, though. Got the job done. Got the job done with old Jonathan. But yeah, y'all, so, like, obviously, grinding out sets versus high-level players, it's kind of exhausting, like, mentally. So I'm really glad that we got 2 cool single-player modes now that we could use to, like, use as, like, a break, you know what I mean? Like, if I've grinded out sets versus top players all day, or, like, viewers or whoever, you know, if I need to chill a little bit, I can hop in Invasion. You know, I can hop in the story mode. It lets us, you know, stay on MK without, like... Because, like, let's be real. Like, playing a fighting game online is, like... is one of the more, like, mentally exhausting, like, forms of gaming. You know what I mean? So it's cool that there's also, like, a little cool, like, single-player mode where you could just kind of chill out, hop on it, chill out, relax, you know? Instead of having to hop on a different, like, an entirely different video game that's more chill, you know? Okay, we got the Havoc, we got the Lee May. We actually saw, like, an interesting string that I saw posted. Let me go back a little bit. I think he might did it right there, too, but I'll go back just in case. So Havoc's got, like, this jab string, and it ends with this whole head exploding and then building back. Pretty cool. Havoc seems like he's got a lot of goofy stuff going on like that, which is, you know, obviously what we want from Havoc. He is a very goofy character. And right there, he, like, pops, like, some blood out of him, and it spins around him. And then it spins around her. It, like, goes around and spins around her. That's interesting. And you see, like, Puggles the Bat. So, like, this is, like, a Puggles the Bat, like, kind of like boss fight, kind of. In this, like, little node that they're in. And they got the job done. Let's go. Lee May Frost, that beta character combo, cameo combo. Encounter complete. Let's get it. So it looks like they can move 2 different ways from here. They could go either to the right or, like, forward into the garage.
Sub-Zero.
And right here, it looked like they actually switched characters to Sub-Zero. And yeah, it doesn't look like you get to select your cameo. It looks like each character maybe comes with, like, their own base cameo. And then you have to unlock extras from there, it seems like. Oh, never mind. They're actually picking their cameo here. Okay. But I was watching a video where they were talking about unlocking cameos. So maybe in this build, they had all the available cameos unlocked already. Maybe that's just how it worked. Right here, they're going into a fight against Astra with Sub-Zero Kano. Okay. Ooh, that Astra strength. Alright, so I'm kind of going to skip past the GameSpot gameplay here. I'm just more interested in talking about the, like, board game. Okay, so you see there, they actually won. And they got a talisman. And the talisman, I guess, they kind of, like... I forget what they were called in MK11, like the items you would use to buff your character in matches. But it seems like the talisman play that role in this game. You could use them to... and you can actually use them to get new moves on your character as well. Like, I saw this one talisman that gave Kung Lao Shang Tsung's skull fireball. So there's also that. And then it looks like there's stat points here. So when your invasion level increases, the stats of all fighters increase. Each fighter will also gain 5 stat points. Would you like to assign these points manually or automatically? You can change the setting per fighter anytime. So you could do the stat points automatically or manually place them. So it's very RPG. It's very much like an RPG. Yeah, you can raise... Okay, so you can raise their health, their attack, their special, their defense, or their agility. I wonder what agility does. I feel like the other 4 things are kind of self-explanatory, but I wonder what agility does.
You know how to use it. Ooh, you can also upgrade a talisman at a...
Yeah, so this... It has some RPG elements to it. Okay, so here's the 5 stats you could level. Oh, it says how much they do. So, attack, it increases how much damage basic and combo attacks deal. Okay. Are they going to go to agility? I want to see what agility does. No, they didn't scroll down to agility. Because agility, what would that do? You know, it's not really too self-explanatory, I feel like. All right, now it's running through the talisman tutorial. Oh yeah, so the first basic talisman it does the tutorial with, it seems like it gives you Shang Tsung's skull, like I was talking about. Yeah. Hold on, it says, talisman are not instantly or are not used instantly, can be interrupted. They also have a limited number of charges that can only be replenished by a forge. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if the forges are like on the map or if like it's in like a menu. Because that'd be cool if it was on the map because it's like, oh, now I got to go to the forge to, you know, refill my talisman. But on the way, I might have to fight, you know, whatever. So I don't know. Like, obviously, it's not. If this alone got released as like a $70, $60 game, it would be like a disappointment. By the way, we got to see Melina Loci right there. Let's go. But it would be disappointing, right? But since it's just like an extra mode along with the story mode, along with the combat that we're going to be, you know, that's going to be, the online's just going to be us playing, right? But so the fact that this is just like an additional mode, it's awesome in my opinion. I feel like it's kind of above and beyond, and I'm really glad they're starting to go above and beyond with like single player content and stuff like that. I guess NRS has kind of always done that, but it's cool to see that like when Street Fighter raised the bar above what MK has been doing, MK raised the bar again. It's really cool to see. Right there, gets a win over that Melina. Looks like it's actually towards the end of the video. Now, some other videos, like I was watching Rooflemonger's video, he actually went to the next map, which was like a Earthrealm Village, like the one that has like the bar with like Madame Bo. Like that stage. There was actually a board from that stage. And then another thing that I don't think they'll show in this video is sometimes you'll randomly get picked up by like a Chaos Realm portal, and it's kind of similar, you know, like in like Mario games, whenever you'll like go into like a random room mid-level, and it'll have like a bunch of coins, you have to get them. There seems to be rooms like that where it's like a random like room you get pulled into, and there's like rewards in there. So if that's gonna make it like feel alive and stuff like that. But it looks like that's it for the video. It looks like it's over there. Yeah, I'm really excited for this mode, y'all. What do y'all think? I'm really excited. I'm pumped. I can't wait to grind it out. You know, maybe first day of MK1 I get on and I grind out sets and I play in like an online tournament. There's gonna be day one tournaments. And then I'm kind of exhausted from there, but I want to stay on MK. I want to keep streaming. I might hop in that invasion mode, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's gonna be really fun. And I'm not the biggest like MK trivia guy, but I feel like I know quite a bit. So it's gonna be cool to see all those references and stuff like that. We got collectors and merchants. So yeah, y'all, let me know what you think down below. That's gonna be it for my video. Like and subscribe later, y'all.